Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to answer some questions for you guys that a lot of you guys need answers on. And this is a good topic. Does the narcissist feel anything after the breakup? When things are all over, do they feel anything? Do they even care? Do they care about myself? Do they care about you guys? Do they care about any of this? The truth is, it's different in every situation. But the narcissist, which there's a lot of them today, they're only ever actually going to care about their own needs and their own self. So if you're in a relationship with one, they can act like they care. They can act like, I could never lose you, all this stuff. Bro, I've heard it all before. I have heard it all before. And it does not end that way. It can end in a flick of a finger. And that's exactly why it makes you question things. It makes you wonder why, did they even ever actually care? They only care enough. They only care to the amount that their souls will let them care. Is basically what it is. And it's a bad experience, bro. It's a bad experience to go through because it makes you question everything. And it makes you question everybody that you're going to deal with for the rest of your life. Because you genuinely thought you had real love. You had a genuine person and you feel betrayed. You feel lied to. You feel deceived, which those things you are. Yeah, it's something, after dealing with these dark souls, they're going to make you question a lot of things. They're going to make you second guess everything. Did they even care? Did they still think about me? Did any of that even matter? The list goes on of things you're going to think of in your own head. But the truth is, you literally cannot care. And I'm not saying this to try to make you this macho guy who has no feelings and just not care and whatever else. Well, yeah, you can't care, but at the same time, you got to... I just feel once you've experienced this, what I'm explaining here with a narc, and you get done dirty the first time by anybody in your life, and it's some narc, right? You're going to think of all these things like, did they even care about me? All this stuff. That's because you genuinely cared about them. You were sold on them. Not only did you genuinely care, you were sold on this person. You thought you were going to be together forever at one point. And that's due to all the excessive love bombing they put you through in all those good times. So when you've never experienced this before and you finally do, it's like you can't even believe this is real. You can't even believe this is happening. It's out of this world. It's messed up, bro. It's messed up. But that's exactly what they are. They are messed up individuals, bro. They are sick and they're twisted. So after experiencing it before, it's never going to hit the same like it did. Now you're always going to be wondering with the next person, even if it's going well. Like once it actually ends and you get done dirty so many times, you're just not going to care. There's just something that's already just taken from you where you don't even care. It happens again and you just can't seem to care like you used to care. And it's because of the narc. I believe after many, many years with somebody else, things are going very well. You can work yourself up to that care level again where you care that much and you're that sold on somebody. I believe you can. But when you deal with new people, bro, I'm telling you now, after experiencing this already, it's going to take you a while to actually care like that. And it's not that you can't be good to this next person. It's not that you're going to bring old stuff into that. It's just that you understand what these people are capable of. So you're going to be aware of that, you know? You're not just going to let it slip by like it did the first time. You're going to see the warning signs. You're going to see the red flags. You're going to see the tickers go off. You're going to notice these unusual patterns. But they start to become usual, not unusual. At first, it's odd. At first, it's like it doesn't make sense, but you start to pick up on it after a while. Going through it so many times. With those same crooked people, just in a different body. It's like the same soul in a different body. You experience it as many times as you'll allow yourself to experience it. And soon, after going through it so many times, you will no longer have these questions. Do they still think about me? I wonder if they still care. All this stuff, bro. I get it. You go through it the first time, you're going to feel that way, man. You're going to think that way, but not after you know exactly what this shit's all about. You're not going to care. The person you fell in love with and shit like this, bro, you're not even going to care. You do the first time. You get done like that once dirty, bro, you're going to care a whole lot. But you get done like that again by another person, it's not going to have the same effect. They're almost going to wonder why you don't care. Bro, I swear to God, this happened to me last year. The narc wonders why you don't even care that it's over. Because I've seen this shit before. Bro, I even warned this person. If this happens, it's over. Like, I've been through this before. You're not going to show me nothing I haven't seen. So yeah, you could have something that was going very well, and then have that end. And if you don't fight for them, if you don't try to make it right, if you show little to no emotion, if you just let it happen, they're going to be in their heads. You can actually counter the narc, and that's where we're getting to now. This is the fun part. And this video ain't going to be too long because my battery's starting to die already in this camera. But the fun part is switching it on them and getting in their heads, because now you're winning. You're not getting narked by the narcs no more. You're narking the narc. You're going to make them get in their own heads. You're going to make them second guess, should I have ever left this guy? Does he even care? They're the ones that's going to leave you, and they're going to be questioning, does he even care? Does he even care that I ended this? Does he even care about me that I left? Oh, he doesn't even care. They're going to start to get in their own heads because you don't care. Why? I already said why. You experienced this before. It's nothing you haven't ever seen. You've seen it before. You've been through it before. Okay. This is what it's going to be again. You're going to put me through this again. Okay. I'll see you never again. How about that? What you guys have to understand about the narcs, they want to cause you pain. They want to cause you illness. They want to cause you suffering. Emotional suffering, because that is what they feel on a daily basis, is the emotional suffering. They can't deal with that. They want you to feel that. They want to break you down, just like they're broken inside. They want to break you. And when you get narked the first time, they're going to do a good job of breaking you. And that's when the rebuild happens. You rebuild yourself back up. You're very much so more aware of these red flags. Now with the next girl in line that you get with, doesn't have the same effect. Because you built yourself back so strong. That same thing, that big ass boulder that comes your way, it just does not take you out. You stand firm in the storm. It is what it is. You got another situation, just like that. They try to narc you. Didn't work. And they fail. They come up short. And you ride off into the sunset, dodging another bullet, and they're stuck thinking in their heads because they couldn't get in your head, and they were the abusive ones. It's funny and amazing, isn't it? This is bro, there's nothing better than it. There's nothing quite better than being able to narc the narcs. And it's because they try to narc you. And you're not actually doing something to them. You're countering what they're trying to do to you. Basically, they threw a boomerang at you with blades and swords on it. And you just caught it in midair and just threw it back. There you go. See ya. See you later. Off with their heads. Now they got to deal with the mess they just try to cause. And it all spirals back on them. Because they try to do you wrong. And it didn't work. And now they think all this stuff. Oh, does he even care? Did he even ever care about me and all this stuff? He did. You know what? He actually did. He did care about you. But he sees the evil, stupid peasant that you are. And now he accepts his fate. So now he goes ice cold and he does not care. Because he sees who you are. He knows this won't work. He knows this is a dead-end road. So he's done. Doesn't care. Cuts his loss. It is what it is. There's not much else you can do. You got to accept it. So yeah, to answer your guys' question, it's a pretty good video, right? It's pretty good knowledge, right? The thing is, this knowledge won't help you if it's your first rodeo. If it's your first rodeo with an narc and you got done dirty, they're going to be in your head for quite some time. And it's your job as a man or a woman to build yourself back up from ground zero. Become the strongest, best, most capable version of yourself. Build yourself back up. Feed yourself the right foods. Drink the right liquids. Exercise. Do things that you like to do. Build yourself up. Over time, it fades. Over time, you meet new people, a new relationship. You're prepared now. It won't happen to you again like it happened before. I'm not saying it can't happen again. It's not going to have the same effect. You're going to see it. It's going to be very familiar. It's going to be one of those situations, once again, where it is what it is. So, the last quick thing here is, how does a narc feel once you have moved on? Do they feel anything? When you move on, does the narc feel anything? Yes. They're not happy. The narcissist, bro, does not want to see you happy whatsoever. If they could cast some kind of spell on your life and just take away your ability to pair bond and connect with somebody else to have a happy, healthy, loving relationship, they would strip you of that so fast your little head would spin. So if you have the capabilities of moving on, getting past it, and reconnecting with somebody else, again, that's much better than them. That is their worst fucking nightmare. And the truth is, narcs don't want to be narcs. They don't want to have the behavior they have. They will tell you things like, do you think I want to be like this? Do you think I want to be like this? They don't want to be the way they are. It's a mental disorder. And if they could make things work with you, they would have. But they can't because they're messed up. And now they don't want you to be happy without them. You guys can't be happy together. They don't want you to be happy without them. Because now it just crushes them even further. It makes them feel inadequate. It makes them continuously feel like the worthless people they are. And it solidifies that you are the normal person involved. Because every time you deal with an narc, they're always going to try to tell you that you have problems. You need to go to therapy. You this, you that. You did this too. You did stuff wrong too, even though you fucking didn't. You didn't do shit wrong. You actually just was the best fucking person ever for them. And they were just terrible. And they caused everything. Literally. I'm not even joking. They caused everything, bro. I've been in these relationships. I got to the point where it's like, man, how can you just not have this person freak the fuck out like this? Like you're on eggshells constantly. You're just trying to be in a good mood with them. You're just trying to be happy. You're just trying to do nice things for them to make them happy, and nothing ever works. So yeah, you're not the problem. So when you move on, you find someone much better. That just crushes them even more, bro. Because it tells them you are the normal one. You can have love. But they can't. And that's sad for them, but it is what it is. They're very destructive people, guys. You don't want to mingle with them. Because they will eat your fucking head. Just like this fucking thing might eat me right now. It will eat your head. Chew it up and spit it out like it's nothing. Because they're fucking dead inside and they want to kill you. Spiritually and emotionally. To the point where it affects you physically and you might lose a shitload of weight. Because you can't even eat, you can't even get up, you can't even think straight. They mess up your mind, but that's how they feel. What they do to you is how they actually feel. All the time. 24/7. And it's messed up. And what else is messed up? At first, they acted like such a good person and shit like this, bro. They acted like it was going to be such a good thing and you guys are soulmates and all this stuff and they're such a nice person, blah, blah, blah. And then it ends terribly. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video, guys. This camera's going to die out here in a second, so I could say a few other things, but I think you guys get the point of this topic, and I hope this could help. For one-on-one coaching or my Instagram link or anything like that, the links are in the description box below. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and come follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, I'll see you all at the top. God willing, God bless. Boom!